parche está listo. ¿Qué hubo, Cucho? El parche está listo.
So here we are. Get into gameplay. Let me just double check here. We're going to see Chatham Flames, I believe, is starting on attack. With OCVI Redhawks 2 starting on defense. If I just let me double check that to be sure. Yes, that's exactly what we see. So Chatham Flames on attack to start. Looks like they're all kind of hovering around that A area. We'll see if we get a full A push here. It looks like that's what we're going to see. So FL Sensei Tune and FL Little are going to go straight in there as those duelists. There's the smoke to try to buy a little time, but not much time by. Oh, and there's the first pick. Smalls on the top of the wall, but then it's FL Little also getting the pick there on dead weight, and it'll be a 5v2 now. Necromandal able to take out FL Little, but Sensei Tune with the trade, and then Zuxax gets that last kill in Chatham Flames with a nice solid pistol round there. Really quick and coordinated attack onto A. Duelists rushing into site, taking out as many as they can before they get killed.
Gotta go.
And then focusing their attention to planning and defending.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, my bad everyone. I think there was an issue with my mic that I fixed as gameplay was going on.
This way. Go, go, go.
Or as I was doing the intro, but it should be good now. So we see Chatham rush on a C site this time. They've got the spike down and they're going to go into that post plant position. You can see they've got lots of space taken, every kind of angle held there. Not much Smalls and OCVI and the Redhawks there can do with that post plant position. Turn down the game a little bit, I think. See how that works. So we see FL Little and Chatham again running straight onto site. Smalls is going to try to defend from this back corner. We'll see if they clear it. They do, but Smalls is able to take out two. Really? Even with the clear. Nice solid transfer there of the crosshairs. And he's able to take out two. So that might make it winnable here for OC, for the Redhawks. They've got Spike. However, FL Little's going to take out Necromandal, and he's going to plant. They're going to get the plant down. He's going to take position behind that wall. He's basically right where Smalls was before. He peeks out, and he gets that kill on Ace. So all we have left is Deadweight and AO to do.
Yo, is this a scrim? Are we scrimming?
Can I join? Can I join?
Can we just get 3 rounds, then we can start again? Or what?
Should I join?
Yeah, but like, what's gonna
I
go
join
on?
a team. I just want to join a team.
No, me and Gretel were pretty good at the game. I think Nick will be pretty good.
That's what guys with square people in here.
Oh.
Yes, here. Once y'all are done with that game, I don't care who, but I want to own it.
I'm pretty sure we can shit on.
Oh, they weren't actual players? Alright.
Yeah, not really sure what that was, guys. It's all good. Just keep playing. Sorry. It's all good. Yeah, we had... Looks like we got kind of like spam joined there a little bit by a few players. So excuse me, we're just going to get back into the action. Chatham Flames up 4-0. Really pushing that attack here. There's that flash out from Ace, but he's taken out from Sensei Chun. Smalls is going to push up to that heaven area and see what he can take out. But with 4 people on site, it's going to be tough, especially with that Cypher Cage up there too. Necromando's going to come in from backside. He's taken out by Sensei Chun. And all we have left is Smalls. Let's see what he can do. He was able to pull off some really awesome move earlier in that last round, but no. Just too much for him there. We see Chatham really just kind of like 5 pushing those sites. I wonder if OCVI starts to recognize that if they change up their game plan a little bit here on defense. We'll follow FL Little with his ult. He'll take out 2. Sensei Chun gets that pick in mid on Ace. And again, all that's really left is Smalls. And with that Outlaw, I'm not sure there's really much he can do here in a 1v5 situation. And Sensei Chun finds him in mid there pretty quickly. Picks him off, and that's 6-0 for Chatham. Yeah, the Redhawks are going to have to try to do something a little bit different here, I think. Especially they're already down a man, which makes it harder already. So I don't know. I might almost want to see them, once they realize a site is being attacked, try to push off, save lives, and maybe try to retake in a 4v5 situation. They're just giving Chatham too many early picks and already being down, but... Oh! Deadweight with the nice blind. With the paranoia out, he'll take out 1, and now we have an even matchup, a 4v4. So let's see what OCVI can do into it. He's going to spray into those smokes. Got a few there for a little bit of damage. But then he'll get taken out by Sensei Chun. Stovetop takes out Ace. Smalls again, last one person remaining. He'll take out 1. Spike's not down yet, but with 3, they're able to spray through that box. Stovetop gets the 3rd of the round. Smalls go down, and Chatham's up 7-0. Yeah, we see that econ still very low, so they're going to elect to try to save here a little bit to see if they can get some rifles next round. So we see 3 Buckies, and they're going to push up together. Deny that space onto C. But Smalls, or sorry, FL Little already planting onto B. But now we'll see if Redhawks can do something a little bit different here and try to play a little bit of a retake. Again, their guns don't set them up here the greatest. Necromando's going to flash in, but he'll be instantly taken out by FL Little. Yeah, just a really good post-plant position there from Chatham. Again, with being able to take sites so freely and set up, they pretty much had every angle covered there. And again, with only Buckies, there's not much you can do there. Oh, now we're going to see 4... Excuse me. Seeing that full push up onto C. Deadweight's able to take out 1. Necromando takes out 2, but they're traded back. So now we got a 3v2 situation for the retake here. You can see the position by Sensei Chun. And there's that smoke to block off that area. Ace is playing long. Doesn't see anything off the flash. Oh! FL Sensei Chun was hit a little bit there through the smoke, I think, by Smalls, but traded off by Stovetop, and Chatham will stay strong on the attack here with that 9-0 lead. Smalls looks like he's going for something a little bit different here. So yeah, it looks like OCVI is going to play something a little bit different. They're going to 4-stack a site. Maybe try to play a retake. Now the whole on a three site map, the hard part there is choosing the right site, and I don't think they did in this case. It looks like Chatham's going to run B. They're going to claim that spot, that site pretty freely. And then they'll go straight into post-primp. Necromanmal takes out Zuzak. But he's traded back by Stovetop. Smalls is going to get the revive, though. So it might still get him a chance, although he's instantly taken out. But Necromandal does get it. However, Stovetop uses her ult to come back. And yes, Chatham will push forward, take out Ace on that last kill. And a really solid attack round here from Chatham. So, Chatham's going to go for that same kind of play again, it looks like. Smalls is going to play in mid on B, but they're going to 3-stack A here. So Deadweight's going to get that early info, yep, that it's a push here. So he's going to smoke up and play a little bit sneaky here. We'll see if he can get a few picks out of this. No! Sensei Chun just knew! And again, Smalls is that last player standing. Stovetop's going to push forward. Nice play there by Smalls. Now, AO to do is low. We'll see if Smalls can pull off something a little special here. Heaven smoked. Smalls does get AO to do. He sees Zuksak backside. And he does. He's able to get it. Really nice individual effort there by Smalls on the 4K. And that'll do it. That'll give OCVI their first round on defense. Maybe something to build off of here going on to the attack as we go here into that last round before the switch. So we can see the last round that Redhawks are able to get a few rifles here. Zusak's only with an outlaw. Everyone else rifled, so we'll see. And there's that jet ult. He's taking a lot of damage though, trying to push through. He does push through. Deadweight takes out FL Little. And then Smalls gets the trade back on what to do, and now they've got the numbers there with the res too. They're up 4v3. We'll see what Chatham's able to do with it. Looks like they're going to go with an instant rotate, but now they're just going to buy a little bit of time. Check spawn. Ace takes out Sensei Chun there on that C site, so now only one's left. Stovetop and Zuksak. Deadweight is here. Let's see if he can get the pick. Nope, Stovetop is able to get the pick, so now down to a 3v2. And that's going to force the Redhawks to instantly rotate. Stovetop creeping forward a little bit, taking some space off site. Smalls takes out Zusak. And now with that ult out of Sky, they're going to know where Stovetop is. He's still able to get the kill. Now it's just Stovetop left. And Necromandal's able to take him out. And there we go. 2 in a row for OCVI. And maybe this will give them a little bit of confidence going into that attacking side. So we see a lot of positives on, obviously, the side of Chatham. That's to be expected with a 10-2 half. But really got to call out Smalls here. He's playing really good for being down 10-2. Only having one less kill than deaths, I think, is the reason they got those 2. So we'll see what they're able to do here on attack. It's going to be a little bit harder. Like I said, being down in that 5v4. And especially when you got that Cypher set up who can almost like hold down a site on his own, or at least get him as much info as possible and then allow that team to rotate by some time. See OCVI with a little bit of a split here, trying to get some intel. Smalls with that spike into mid. Oh, that's dangerous. He gets hit, but he's going to heal. FL Little's peeking forward. He does get that kill on Ace. And they're going to continue to creep forward here, buy a little bit more space. We'll see if OCVI expects it. Looks like they might. FL Little checking spawn. Being very diligent. Oh, if only Smalls had just peeked around that corner there, he might have been able to get 2 free kills. But the timing and the patience here from OCVI is going to allow them to get C-site free, and they'll get that plant. So we'll see what they can do here in the hold situation. FL Little is a little bit low, but that's the only one. They're going to try to push up long. Necromandal's holding long. Holding that main entrance into C. He sees Stovetop. Gets a little dink on him. Deadweight gets 1. But Zusak's able to take out Deadweight, and then FL Little pushing up on Necromandal. Really nice retake there from Chatham. I do like the patience there out of OCVI, though. Recognizing the aggression out of Chatham so far, and just buying a little bit of time there. Planting slowly. He did get the plant down. The tough part definitely is with when you're losing this many rounds, you're going up against rifles almost every time, and it's just hard to win those 1v1s when you've got something other than a rifle and they've got that rifle. There's just not much you can do there in that situation. See if FL Little plays aggressive again. He's been known to kind of do that today. Oh! Hey, what to do with the Outlaw? Take out Smalls, and that'll push back OCVI. But that's going to push them back almost right back into FL Little. If he hears this... Oh, he does, but Necromandal's able to get the kill. And that'll grab a rifle there for OCVI. Again, the patience here out of OCVI, just trying to collect that intel, figure out where as many of the Chatham players are. So Necromandal knows at least one C. And we see them rotate there. Out of Chatham, when I was trying to go to that, but as soon as I pressed 1, Stovetop just took them out. Kind of saw that coming with the positioning of where Stovetop was. When I clicked 1, he was dead, and then when I clicked 2, he was also dead, and it just happened that quickly. So Chatham here, yeah, 1 round away. That's going to force OCVI to definitely have to buy some rifles here. Chatham still in their bonus. FL Little just likes to do that little aggressive peek up there. Out into that mid area to get at least one pick almost every round. Necromandal, though, is able to get a pick back, and that'll allow them to gain that site. FL Little on the flank, though. He sees Smalls, and he'll take out Smalls. Necromandal knows he's there, and he's got the rifle, so he'll take him back out with a nice trade. Down to a 3v2 situation. OCVI really needs to try to do their best to hold here. There's the flash out. Necromandal takes out Stovetop. He's got 3. I wonder if he senses the other flank coming. I don't know if he does. No, just too late. And now Deadweight. Last one. Sensei Chun holding that angle. And that's it. Really good game out of Chatham. Again, when you get into those 5v4 situations, it's like you're already down. It's like the team's already got an instant pick within that round. Necromandal doing very well too within that game, but yeah, it's just when you're outnumbered to start with, it's kind of tough to come back from that situation. So that is our first match of the evening, and we are gonna get queued and ready for that second one. We will be back whenever they are ready to go, hopefully within the next 5 to 10 minutes. We'll see you then.
El parche está listo.
winning. I'ma keep winning, winning. Ooh. I'ma keep winning, winning. But you wanna go play yourself. I'ma keep. You can try to save yourself. But you wanna go play.
What is this mapping?
You can try to save yourself. But you wanna go play yourself.
Yeah, you gon' need 100 men, 100 scopes, 100 cans just for you to watch what I'm doing under the sun again. God-given gift, MCs doing the running man. If you want me to get it poppin', may cost 100 pence. Yeah, what I supply is all the throne is mine, take that. High five, got the upper hand. I'm too real, can't fake that. Who you know putting fear in them like this? You a vampire, still suck when you bite this. Lord forgive me for my sins, I'm feeling righteous. But they been asking me to show me I might just. They didn't think I could do it, I had to demonstrate how the flow is so heavenly, keeping demons straight. Who they fooling? I showed them the jig is up again. When I asked them who is the best, they get this to stuttering. Tell them
I'ma keep winning, winning. I'ma keep winning, winning. Ooh. I'ma keep winning, winning. You can try to save yourself, but you wanna go play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you wanna go play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you wanna go play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you wanna go play yourself.
I came this far, nothing can't stop me now. They knock me down, but they can't count me out. I can't lose, I won't lose. I can't lose, I won't lose.
Seeing people exciting, seeing them get up and get passionate about the team, the entertainment aspect that will never get old. I've always been a big gamer. What we're doing with NASEF is particularly exciting because it's bringing esports and what we do in professional sports together.
Even just a couple years ago, it's been a lot harder to digest the fact that your kid wants to work in gaming or that gaming is even a viable career. But in the past 5 years, I've seen esports go from so small to just like incredibly impactful. One of the great things about NASEF is it's not just for people to play games, but it gives them tons of opportunities in esports, shoutcasting, streaming, all the jobs that come along with esports, with pro gaming, with streaming, with this whole space blowing up. There are tons of jobs that are being created, and so NASEF is nurturing all of that.
Besides giving awards out to people who actually game and play, we have something called Beyond the Game Challenge. And that's an opportunity to recognize the people who really sit behind the scenes and also look at all of what we call the ecosystem of the game. The shoutcasters, the web developers, the logo designers, and the likes. And through the Sandy Oley Foundation, we are giving out scholarships for the people who won in the various Beyond the Game challenges.
Back when I was in high school, right, gaming still had that stigma, but now that gaming is bigger than ever, we need to be educating students that there is a career in esports, and the earlier that students can actually join a club and meet like-minded people, the better opportunities there will be for when they do get out of high school, when they do get out of college. That's everything that we need.
It's fun to be involved turnkey in something that develops into a large promotion theme night, some larger piece that everybody, they can all enjoy together.
Esports has to do with a lot of bringing people together through not just competition, but that soul core of just shared passion.
I'm a huge proponent of gaming, especially as a way to reach kids in education, and so when I heard that UC Irvine, in collaboration with Orange County Department of Education, in collaboration with the Samuel Foundation, are having this big esports push a year or two ago, it was a no-brainer for me and for our school here. Because I know, these kids, they're all about gaming, they love it, and it really is a way that we can meet them where they are.
I don't play games fairly often, but when I do, I'm entertained.
And the reason I joined the esports class was because of the entrepreneurship also. And it's very different from just a regular class. It gives you an open-mindedness about like new things that are happening in the industry, in the world.
Here at Samali Academy, there's 9th through 11th grade where each year has a different specification for esports. So 9th grade with the game design, 10th grade with entrepreneurship, and 11th grade marketing. And each class is dedicated to helping teach those kids those specific parts of esports along with English.
The English classes really is about meeting kids where they are.
Oh, my class subject is esports English. This is a new experience. For a lot of people, they're not very interested in English, and I think this is a fun way to learn about English and at the same time learn about something that you might have taken interest of and that you didn't know about, and I think that's very cool too.
Gaming is beyond what close-minded people think. There's a lot of writing and there's a lot of literature in gaming.
It's a very good way to get students entertained in what you want to teach them. Right here, they're giving us an opportunity to do what we like to do.
So some examples of what we've done in our esports class is that we had to make our own video game, and it was a storyline that happened to us. And for example, mine was getting lost in New York, and we made a video game about that. I'm actually very shy and I don't collaborate a lot with people and socialize. But this time, it made us all collaborate with each other, and it made us think together and try to be a team. And the same things that they liked, I liked, which is even crazier. And it actually made me want to work and want to finish our storyline.
You know, our mission here is to serve a diverse population, and some of that diversity includes kids who are well behind academically and motivationally. And we develop these esports classes around the idea of meeting kids where they are. Where when I was in school, I was never taught to collaborate. I was never taught to communicate or think critically, but through the lens of esports and STEM, these kids are gaining those soft skills. You know, it gives them a reason to buy in. But if you can put them in a healthy situation and structure some curriculum around it, and watch the teamwork, watch the collaboration, watch the skills start to develop within that young man or young woman, they're gonna go, wow. Watch it transform when they get into the world of video games.
I have a son who's the captain of the team. I was invited by the teachers and the esports club at Sunny Hills High School.
I heard through the grapevine about this amazing esports tournament, and I have an avid gamer at home who is so excited about the future of gaming and is just in awe. He's with his people here today.
And he is interested in esports ever since he's been probably 4 or 5. He's loved to play video games, and it wasn't until just a month ago, 6 weeks ago, that I found out about esports in general and esports at UCI, and found out that esports is a real thing and that you can go to college on a scholarship, you could get a job, and there's just so many jobs and so many opportunities and potential in the esports industry and in education using esports as a focus.
His experience has been phenomenal. It's something that I think a lot of people don't understand, but I do believe that it ventures out into other things besides just thinking it's video only. It really is a team building type game.
I've let him play them, and he's been interested in them, and it's kind of like the one thing that he's continued. I mean, he tried music or sports, but he'd always go back to the video games. And I got a lot of flack from people about letting him play video games, but I just felt like it was his interest, and I was trying to support his interest.
And I see him looking up to these people. I see him joining the esports club at Los Alamitos High School once he gets there, gaming and playing and strategizing, and ultimately it could be a career for him. It's what he loves, it's what he's passionate about. So I embrace it. It is a wonderful outlet for kids. It is positive, it is fun. As a parent, you have to educate yourself, and you have to maybe not play along with them, but certainly, look and cheer them on and see what they're doing. And I think I was one of those parents too, truthfully, who was a little hesitant about it.
I would say at least look into it. Most of our children on our esports team are A students. They are intellectual, but yet they have built a bond between them that is very similar to any other sporting event. So give it a try before you just say no to it. I brought cookies to this eSport event because to me it's no different than any other sporting event in high school. When you want to be a team mom, you always support your team in your school.
If your child is interested in esports, I say run with it. And it's really hard in our world and our culture because there's so much negativity about gaming that people just think that gaming are kids who waste their time and are unproductive. So I think if you're a parent of a gamer, you need to be on the cutting edge. You need to be forward thinking, and you need to not listen to what other people tell you, but listen to yourself and listen to your child and think about what's best for your child and their future. And whenever you're excited about something, you're going to be more interested in it, you're going to want to pursue it, you're going to work harder.
For parents who are naysayers or are concerned about gaming or have reservations about it, I just tell them to think again, because I was that parent as well. And I really did go into it with an open mind and tried to see what my son loved about it. And then I saw all the good things, all the positive things, all the educational opportunities. And I saw that he truly loved it and was passionate about it. And now I see why. It is amazing. There is so much opportunity for these kids to learn and grow and have fun and be a part of a team that it's amazing.
And ESPN reports on esports, so they think it's a sport too. So there you have it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, I apologize for the delay, but we should be just about ready to start the next matchup. So, in the next matchup, we are going to see... We're going to see the OCVI Redhawks 1, we just saw their Redhawks 2, against the CTK Jags. So, just to give you a little bit, because I don't think it came across on the first one. So again, OCVI Redhawks 1. They are from O'Neill Collegiate and Vocational Institute in Oshawa. They've competed with us in many, many titles across many years, and I thank them for that. They are currently in 11th place with an 0-3 record. Last week, they were defeated again by one of those top teams. Both OCVI teams had to play the Panthers last week. So they lost to the Panthers on bind in their first match, and then also were defeated by LCI Esports on Fracture in their second match. CTK Jags is from Christ the King Secondary School in Georgetown, very most northern school in that Halton Catholic District School Board, way up north. Currently in 10th place, so we're seeing a little bit kind of a matchup of the bottom part of our standings for this one. Last week they had a bye in their first match, so they did not play on bind, unfortunately. And then they were defeated by, again, another one of those top teams in our league this year, the NS Crunchies, and they were defeated on Fracture. So I think I hear them getting into Agent Select right now, so we'll head over there. Pearl, this is probably, I really like this map. It's probably one of my favorite maps. So we're going to see CTK Jags are going to be on defenders first, where OCVI Redhawks 1 will be on attack. So we see the Jags going with a Clove, a Cypher, a Teo, a Gecko, and it looks like they're hovering over Jet. Where on the OCVI side, we see a hover over Reyna, Phoenix, Sage, Cypher, and Clove. So we'll see what ends up actually getting picked here. Yep, the Jags do go with the Jet. All right, so we're going to see a double duelist versus a double initiator comp here. All right, and it looks like we're ready to go. So OCVI will start on attack, where those Jags will start on defense, it looks like. We see OCVI pushing, looks like, towards that B side. Jags are pretty evenly split with a 2-2, and it looks like Jet's going to kind of hover and roll mid, so we'll see what we get here. We had a split push. We got 2 going mid for OCVI. Rihanna Tour. Oh, sees Lucid. Oh, but he doesn't get him from behind. He's able to get out. It's a good rotate there. Out of the Jags. Oh, and a nice little pick there from Omega on the backside. We'll make this a 5v4. Oh, Lucid gets another one, so 5v3. Polar Gun backside gets taken out by Tay-Tay. Tay-Tay drops. Gets taken out by Heina, but a nice trade by Saved Red Skull. And Save Red Skull with that last kill, and the Jags will do a nice little retake there. Well, not really retake. They didn't really get off site very much, but there was a plant, so there was a retake. And they will win that pistol round in a 1-0. The scan went out from Teo. I think he got a few. The missiles there to buy a little bit of time, but OCVI's already pushed up. Nexus is going to push up in here through mid, but Saved Red Skull is behind that box. Oh, the spray through the box, but I think he was positioned just enough that he didn't get hit there. So I wonder if they clear him. Oh, he pops up, I think, a little bit too early. But the Jags have kind of pushed in from both sides now. Now they're going to retreat. Brother Jude. Oh! Really nice play. He hops the Cypher trip. Gets 3 with the Stinger. And that'll give control back to the Jags, even though... Oh, a nice spray there by Omega. Takes out gets enough on Exotic Blag that Tay-Tay is able to come up, swing, and get that trade. And 2v0 on defense. Now we'll see what we really get here, because now OCVI can start to buy some guns here. You can still see some of the Jags sticking with their bonus gun. They will have 1 rifle and a Bulldog. We see 3 rifles on the side of OCVI, so we'll see if that buys them that advantage going into this round, and that bonus round for the Jags. So far, solid defense, though, out of the Jags. Might be a timing here. We're going to see what we get. Saved Red Skull. Backs off. Is he going to peek out? Oh, Polygon sighted him out. Spotted him out, though. Heina there gets the kill on Brother of Jude. So now, advantage OCVI. We'll see if they're able to push forward. There's that Molly out of Gecko. They're going to smoke that mid just so that they can start to push towards that B site. However, ready and waiting for them on B side is Tay-Tay. He'll spray through that smoke. He's not able to get anything. I think he's... Oh! Save Lucid there with a kill. And we're back to a 4v4. See two heaven. Save Lucid playing from that underside. He's got Spike now. Oh, and a nice kill there. 3 kill with the Marshall, but he's taken out from behind by Ryanator. And now it's down to a 1v1. We've got Ryanator and Omega. Spike's still there, so I would say advantage Jags. He hears him above with the reload. There's the drop. The spray. Oh, little scary there, but Omega's able to connect it. Looks like we're going to get a little bit of a switch up here, and we're going to see OCVI push towards A site, maybe? Cypher again, peeking mid. Exotic Blade peeking mid. He'll throw up that trip. Try to prevent that flank attack. Cypher is set up on A. Now, he has been set up on B the last few rounds, so we'll see if he's able to get them caught off guard here. There's that smoke and that flash out. Tay-Tay's going to grab his cam back. And there goes the Teo mollies to buy a little bit of time. Did hit Exotic Blade and Nexus there a little bit, it looks like. Exotic Blade flashes out. Oh, Nexus peeks, but Brother of Jude gets a trade. Heine's able to get the trade back, though. Still with a 4v4. I like this a little bit slower approach here from OCVI. However, oh, saved Red Skull is on the flank. Oh, gets peeked out there, though, by Exotic Blade and Heine, though. So now they'll take the advantage. And there's that Cypher ult now out of OCVI. That'll allow them to know that there's only one on that A site. And they're going to push there. We'll see if Lucid can buy some time on defense. There's the smoke. Oh, and there's the kill. Omega gets a look of pick and mid on Ryanator. So up to 3v2. Oh, the spike just gets planted in time. I wasn't sure it was going to be able to get down there. Now Polar Gwyn and Exotic Blade are going to try to defend that spike. Where those Jags are going to try to play that retake. Tay-Tay. Oh, Omega and Tay-Tay combined for that kill on Exotic Blade. They know where Polar Gwyn is. They buy out that time. Tay-Tay up on the box. Almost gets killed, but gets a little bit enough more of the spray on Polar Gwyn to be able to take that 1v1 there. Like, even though it's 4-0, every round has been really, really close, and I think has had the ability to go either way. So I like the matchup so far, with it be, even though it's a 4-0. I think both teams here need to just try to, you know, regroup, capitalize on what they're good at, especially for OCVI. Don't lose that confidence. Because like I said, one more kill in any direction, this round could have, any one of these rounds could have gone their way, I think. Nexus is going to grab that ult orb. That gives him one away from that Phoenix ult. Phoenix ult is just so good for running it down. Lucid gets that kill on Nexus. Oh. Oh. And there's that Teo ult that is just so overpowered. Gonna buy so much time, allow those Jags to rotate over. However, Heine gets the pick on save Lucid. Oh, but the flank. Tay-Tay with the flank. Heine with the revive. But there's not much she can do there. Really nice flank out of Tay-Tay there. Don't think OCVI expected it, because I think that's the first time we've seen a flank out of the Jag so far. Most of the other time they've been pushing up through that underside or through heaven of B. Pushing up through Link and pushing through tower. Sees Tay with that individual setup here on A. Okay, so his camera was instantly taken out, but they'll combine it with the Teo drone. That'll give them the info that there's a lot there. Got enough suppressed that they're going to start to back off. And that allows Save Red Skull to move up, take that space in mid. And get a nice little early pick. Ah, no early pick no more. Sage. Ryanator uses her ult to get Exotic Blade back in the game. And we're right back to that 5v5. Save Lucid still with... Running with an op now. We saw him with that Marshall earlier do pretty good. He did take a lot of damage though in that fight. I like this play from Heine. A little bit of a play through mid. Oh, but it's spotted out by the Jags. And unfortunately she's picked there in mid. Save Lucid with that op. Can't see much because of that Phoenix wall. And Polar Grin and Nexus just back off site a little bit. Again, some good coordination there though from the Jets. They're playing, or from the Jags, sorry. They're playing really well together tonight. Looks like for the first time we're going to see OCVI, or not really first time, we did see it once earlier. OCVI, the whole team going to push through mid. Saved Red Skull has been playing there most of the game though. He gets that early pick, but he's traded back by Exotic Blade. That's a good trade. Good trade there for OCVI. However, Omega's there to back up. Play that little nade in there. Oh, and Tay again. With that flank, they... Saved Red Skull is just able to... Saved Red Skull and Omega there were just able to buy enough time for Tay to be able to come in on that flank and just get that early 3 pick. Again, we see Tay with that individual setup. Lucid still running that op with Jet on B. Or this time we're going to see Omega kind of take his turn in mid. And again, OCVI opting for that mid push. Into A. See if Omega can get a timing here. Yeah, he wasn't cleared. There's no one holding down that area. But however, Heine kind of knew. Backed off a little bit. Polargrin's able to get that kill on Tay and on Brother Jude. So now we've got a 2v2. See if OCVI can get around here on offense. Save Lucid with that op and save Red Skull coming in on the flank. Heine looks like she's kind of peeked it out though. Oh, but there's the Gecko ult. The Gecko ult's missed though. The Gecko ult's missed. Polargrin's able to get the trade. Oh, and Heine just could not follow up that final kill. I thought they had really dodged a bullet there by getting sidestepping that Gecko ult. I thought they might have had this one. Fortunately, excuse me, Haida just took a little bit too much damage there when the fight on saved Red Skull that he could not. She could not get that kill on save Lucid, unfortunately. Oh, we see Tete with a very different setup this time. He's going to set up in mid and play through mid. There's that Teo drone out that's going to suppress one. The cam gets KK caught. Nexus is going to still kind of creep up. Now, looks like OCVI really only has Tay-Tay to deal with on A, but that Cypher setup, remember, can be just so deadly. Tay-Tay just kind of spraying through smokes. Exotic Braid puts out the cam, but it's taken out instantly. Nexus gets the kill on Omega in mid, but he'll use his ult to come back. Brother of Jude on that flank, buying time. Lucid comes in on the rotate and Spike is down. Just Polar Grin left now. It's going to allow Jags to creep forward. However, he takes out Brother of Jude. Blinded with the Gecko. Oh, he's able to get the kill on saved Red Skull, completely blinded. But there's just too many there and too many crosshair transfers to win that fight. There's that Teo drone out in the mid again. Tay-Tay again pushing forward. Heine's just kind of sitting there sneakily in mid. Unable to get that kill though. Omega will get that early pick. And OCVI is just going to quickly rush onto B. However, that flash from Gecko. And there's that Teo Molly able to push them out of that area. However, Ryanator and Exotic Blade able to hold it down. Now Ryanator left, able to heal himself. He'll put up that wall. He'll get the revive onto Exotic Blade, and they will get the plant. So now it is a 2v1 situation. Tay-Tay on Ryanator will get the first one. So much util here at a Cypher, but Tay-Tay with a clutch in a 1v2. Don't really know what OCVI can do here. I think they're just going to have to try to find that site with the op, which is this one with Lucid, and just try to rush it down, get that op out of his hand as much as they can, and play that retake. But that op is just so strong. I like the way Lucid's able to save Lucid, able to reposition off of that first kill. And the Jags are able to kind of like pre-predict the rotate after that first op kill. So they're going to peek out here in the mid, which is exactly where OCVI wants to go back through. But there's not much they can do there when there's 3 Jags sitting right there. A really good defender-sided half for the Jags. Really just not giving OCVI anything, and when they get those first early picks, Just kind of moving up, isolating OCVI and squashing them in from multiple sides. And we're going to see the ult here of Polargwin. Considering it is that last round before the half, I wouldn't be surprised to see if we get multiple. Nexus now. Cypher does have his ult on OCVI, so let's see if he can get in here and get them a little bit of intel. Yep, there it is. There's that Cypher ult. Tay gets the trade. Now, Tay has his Cypher ult as well. Oh, no. And there's that Teo ult that's just going to push them right forward into sight, into Tay. Brother of Jude will get one. Tay will get the other. And it's down to a 4v2. Brother of Jude and Tay push forward together on a Heine Polargren, and that's it. Really good defenders half from the Jags and a 12-0. So it's pistol round or bust for OCVI here. They need to win this pistol round. Otherwise, the game goes to the Jags. Jags are going to do a quick push up into B. I like that position out of Ryanator. Are they going to clear it? It's not cleared. The trigger discipline, able to take out Tay. There's a 2K for OCVI. Oh, but Save Lucid gets the trade back. Oh, I apologize. My dog's going wild. Omega with the kill on the Nexus. We'll bring it back to a 2v2. Spike's still not down, though. And Save Lucid is a little bit lower. So it looks like they are going to try to rotate onto that A site. Exotic Blade, though, is already here. There's the push forward. Heine will get the kill. Oh! And Lucid! Low! Gets the one-tap double kill to end it. I really thought OCVI had that one there. That's just what you call Valorant timing right there, ladies and gentlemen. That walk into a double headshot that goes through one right into the other. Because unfortunately, I think Save Lucid was only about one shot there from going down and being done. So that will be it, ladies and gentlemen, for our Valorant matchups tonight. Thank you very much again for joining us. I'd like to thank all participants and coaches and viewers again. I really enjoy this game, and I know we at OSEA enjoy bringing this game to everyone and to our students. It's a lot of fun, and the strategy that goes into this game when it comes to even just like picking the agents, how you want to set up for comp, I think, and how you use your abilities is what makes this game so much fun for our kids to play. So don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll be back next week for our very last week of matches, and that will set us up for our Valorant Championships. So once again, I'm Mr. Wani signing off. And remember, it's not just play. Until next week, see you later.
Shimmy, shimmy,
parche está listo.